Well, that happened. I accidentally pressed enter before putting down a message, so I had to make a message quick. I was hoping I could just do something properly, like a whole message, and then press enter to send, but I accidentally pressed enter before I could. Whoops. Yeah, accidentally pressing enter before. I don't usually just ping at everyone empty message. Yeah, I didn't want to save over this one because, like, how do I do this? How do I get these perfect saves? Like, 21, 45, 00, 23, 56, 00 on the minute. Like, how do I do that? It's just perfect. Perfection. Okay, so let's think here. I haven't played Bravely Default, well, basically since the last stream. I have been thinking about it though. Like, I need, like, the Red Mage. What do we know about that Red Mage class? We know it hits us with Tandara. It can heal itself. And it does AoE damage. Those are the three things we know. It also deals some good amount of damage. So the healing is about 2.1k, 2.2k. And he also gains a BP every time we hit him. Well, not every time, but every time we hit him, it has a chance of gaining a BP. And the chance is pretty damn good. So there's a good chance if I go all out against it, he will just wipe me. He will just charge up his brave. He will just brave up, hit us, and heal himself while he's at it, while we are unable to respond to it. That's if I just go all out and deal with him, or try to deal with him. We have a bait lightning from the summoner. Every character has it. Like, every character is level 4 summoner or level 3. Yeah, you're level 3, but most of my characters are level 4 summoners. No, I need this. The amount of affinity goes up with one summon friend double. Okay, yeah, that really doesn't matter. We have summon amp. Raise the MP cost of summon magic by 1.25 times. Raise the damage by the same amount. This can be set at the same time as max summoning. But there is no max summoning. There's summon substitute, summon search, summon impinge, and amp friend. So either max summoning is something we get later in a class, or it's a translation error. Each time some magic is used in combat, the damage rises by 10%. Note that the same summon magic does not have to be used for this effect. I'm pretty sure summon amp can be set at the same time as max summoning. But there is no max summoning. So it's either a translation error or it's another class. One of the two. So what do we have here? I'm not against grinding. Like, I'm not against that. I think it might actually be a good idea for me to grind up some classes that I can. Magic classes at least. Because I have a setup that works for it. Just need to think, like, how can I grind up physical classes? Because if I go with a physical class, my magic setup that I have with Fyra, basically, and then the Black Mage spam, that won't work because the physical classes won't have enough intellect to deal a good amount of damage. Where else do I have burst? Targeting bug, plant, beast, aerial, aquatic, dragon, undead, and demon slayer here. Which really doesn't help me as much. Doesn't help against humans. Valkyrie is all about BP management. Because it costs a BP to do things like jump, judgment, soul crush, all that kind of stuff. Well, Valkyrie might have some burst in it. Not sure if it's useful here. Yeah, time magic. I don't have much else in time magic already that I can use. Top immunity is nice. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons there. Lower the MP for cost of time magic. Low world. Lower the BP of all allies and enemies by 1. Once every 2 turns. It works even if the character with this support ability is KO'd. Wow. Raise the BP. Oh, that. Yikes. That's actually a double-edged sword. You raise all the BP of your allies and enemies by 1 at the end of each turn. Really don't know. I think I'm actually gonna go to the Wind Temple and see if I can survive the hit there. I can't set to 50 yet. We have to go through the Miasma again. Miasma Forest. Ow. Tread carefully, they say. What? My legs, my whole body feels tingly. This swamp, it's poison. The wind carried off the miasma, but the swamp still is just as toxic. Nothing easy. I hate poison. Every step I feel like I'm going to be sick. Could always double back to town and stock up on antidotes. You worry too much. All we have to do is be careful to step around the marshy patches. Great, let us be extremely careful where we walk. Now everyone is poisoned, right? Yep. Oh. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Yeah. I forgot. Those two are not gonna do anything. They have the MP suck. And I'm not gonna be able to unequip it. Yeah, unless... Oh, you have sword magic. Good, 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 good. Do what you can. Alright. I am sorry that I have to BRB already, but I've got to go to the toilet. Okay, apologies for that. XP is still. I think I did that on purpose. Okay. Oh, I think I already know how to do that. How I didn't get that. Dungeon Master. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't get to res him, but okay. Oh, I should look at the village as well. Northern's population. The village is coming along well, but I'm sure but there still aren't enough people. I heard you. It would be nice to up the pace a little. Can't you send out word to everyone know that you're asking for help? You three are everyone I know. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm afraid the only people I know are those from the temple. That makes sense. Don't look at me. I'm not conscripting women into physical labor. Fine. I guess I'll have to ask my people then. Oh, right. I'm kind of a went trader, huh? Well, we'll just have to go and meet some new people to enlist. Yeah, but how are we going to... Details! We just had some place with lots of people and trust our luck. Not wrong there. Can't open that still. Okay, still can't open blue chests. Really do wonder when I can do that. Maybe I should check the thief. Maybe I already have that capability, but it's not seeing it. I didn't unlock it. Something. Because it just sounds weird to not have the thief being able to open chests. Let me check the thief skill. I may have already done it before, but... Raise all allies BP by 1 when the party gets first strike or gain +1 BP bonus. Okay. Damn it, wrong buttons again. Megalorga, Master Thief, double the success rate stealing, rob blind, nab 2 items, burgle and buff. No, nothing about blue chests. This is a Temple of Wind, so I expect something like a wind summon that I need to survive against. So what first I'm gonna do is skip that and save up. We're gonna go slot 3 because I don't want to save. How the hell do I do this? What is it with the perfect saves? Like, what the hell? I have the qualification. I'm the... Okay, mouthpiece of Revel... Okay, Resvelger. I don't think so, but I'm gonna do so anyways. Who knows? That's Resvelger? A fucking plane? Bird thingy?
You dumb... I told you to stand firm, not to...
Okay. Start game, load game. Let's give her a bait wind. Go to equipment, just optimum. Okay, the 2 girls need to go to Thief so they can get a bait wind. I just need them to get level 2 thieves. Nothing more. I can actually just go to abilities here. You auto a spare off. Already give you a bait wind, and you auto a spare bait wind. Up the encounter rate. You know, he's pretty quick when it comes to being a thief. I also like how, what you call it? Agnes is wearing some kind of skirt, while Diaz is wearing pants. Could also be shorts that she's wearing. I think it's more shorts. Okay, they both got a bait wind. So we go to abilities here. Make her a white mage as well. Gives her the highest resistance. Let's see if I survive now. Got bait wind on everyone, so take reduced wind damage. I just need to hope that angelic ward procs. Then she'll survive. There's Velger. Which I still don't get why it's a fucking bird plane. Why is it another freaking dragon?
Splendid.
Oh, we got Red Velger. Now, to think on how I am gonna deal with Red. Because I don't want to continue the main story till I get the Red Mage. The Red Mage fight is rough, like I'm not gonna deny that. But not impossible. I have all the tools I could get right now before continuing the main story. I should probably heal myself. Go. I'm still thinking about a combo I want to use, like which classes against the Red Mage. So assuming that Summoner does good burst, I can use that. But there's a problem as well, and that's the MP. Then again, the Summoner does have MP conversion. So if it gets hit, it will convert damage into MP. Which is useful for the MP management. Okay, we good. But that does help the MP management. I'm just gonna sit here. Then we're gonna change. Black Mage, and then Resonance and Silence Immunity. I'll make her a Time Mage, get that leveled up on her. Go to equipment. Don't want to level White Mage with you yet. Let's do a Merchant then. Everyone has black magic. And we rest in the tent. And we do some job point grinding here, because God knows I need it. See how it goes. I don't know. Like, this fight is just difficult. Like, there are no ifs and or buts about it. On hard mode, this fight is difficult, this whole Red Mage fight. Like, even if I do steady damage, it will still not be enough. The reason why it's not enough is because of the fact that the Red Mage heals. Every time I do damage, he'll use a AoE electric attack on me. Then he'll use a heal on itself, a pretty powerful heal of 2.1k. Yeah, you run out of MP pretty quick there, bud. Friendship support, okay. So I'm actually wondering like, how am I gonna do this? If I do steady damage, I don't think it'll work, because my MP will not hold out against his regeneration. I already low-key confirmed that the boss has an unlimited amount of MP. Or such a high amount that it doesn't even matter that I try to suck all its mana away. I tried that. Like I literally tried to deplete its mana, but I couldn't. Because it has, like the bosses I think just have an unlimited amount of mana to avoid such cheesy tactics. Because draining one's mana is not difficult if they only have about 1,000 mana or something. So they probably made that unlimited for boss fights. However, I still am limited to my mana. And with the fact that he also gains BP when I attack him, means that my burst that I rely on right now is literally just brave up and go all out. That's my burst. I brave up and go all out. Doing that in that fight could actually kill me like this. Whoops. But yeah, like I was saying. We repeat tactic 3. Like I was saying, like the BP he gets, he'll be healing more than I can keep damaging him. So I need to get moments where I literally can just do burst damage or basically do high amounts of damage steadily. So I'm thinking Summoner. Give everyone a Bait Lightning as well, which they can already all get because everyone has a high enough Summoner level. Maybe I need to level Ring of Belsus, but other than that, it's just that the heal is the problem. I need to out-damage the healing to make sure I actually do damage. But I also need to keep myself patched up, because he does AoE lightning damage. So the Abate Lightning does any trait that makes the fight much easier. There's a trick to make that fight easier. Okay. And I'm not talking... Like, the trick is probably something to do with the charm that he uses on us. Like, that's all something that's not my concern. If you know how the Red Mage fights, it's completely free, but good luck figuring it out. What I know of the Red Mage fight is that I hit him. He has a 25% chance of gaining a Brave point. Every hit. 25% chance. I looked that up. Because I want to know how much that freaking ability. It's quite literally do that fight super underleveled. You can quite literally do it on a level. But even on hard. So let's list down what I know of it. So I know every hit can give him a BP. I know that he uses BP twice, so he does 3 things. He heals, he attacks, and maybe he tries to charm someone. That's what he does. Cura, Tundara, and try to charm someone. The charm is something I can counter by giving a certain item to everyone. I'm not sure if I can buy them. Maybe at the clock towers thing. Like the rebuff locket. Like that item stops. Oh, sorry. Stops people from charming that unit. So that's instantly accounted to it. Makes me wonder, if you give that to... If you gave the rebuff locket to Adia, does she even start charmed? Or is it that gonna be a whole different scenario? She still starts charmed? Okay, so that's literally just story... bit difficult. Like there is a... Like every fight has a trick to it that makes it so much easier. I can't buy that. I can't buy a rebuff thing here. Wait. Why the hell can the boys wear a rainbow dress? A radiant dress that nullifies confusion. Why is it that Ringabel and Tiz have the capability of wearing it? Rainbow fight's so weird. It can be one of the hardest in the game, but one of the easiest. Like, I don't want to know that trick right now. Like, that would just kind of defeat the whole purpose of the blind playthrough. I want to try some things. Figure it out. See if I can make it through. I think the difficulty lies in figuring out how to counter its healing. You can't silence him, you can't drain its mana, you can't status him with poison or something so he keeps getting a steady ticking damage. So, 3 major counters you could use against healing are impossible. Like 3 of the major counters for healing. You can't use them. Because you can't give him ticking damage, you can't take away his mana, and you can't silence him either. So those are generally the 3 major counters against heals in JRPGs. You either silence the target, give him ticking damage so that he either needs to focus on healing and not damaging you. Or you give him... or you just take away his mana, the source that he needs, like the resource he uses for healing spells. But none of those 3 options are possible here, because the bosses are immune to statuses, and the mana is unlimited. There might be a limit to the mana, but a limit I have not found. Then... what else do we know of that fight? We know that every hit gives him a brave point. We know that he heals when he has 3 brave points or 2. He uses them all, or at least 2 of them. Then he heals and hits us with Tundara. And I think he does one more thing. I don't remember. All I know is the healing and the Tundara. I have a Bait Lightning, which reduces lightning damage. I have 1 rebuff locket, which maybe I can buy more, but I'm not entirely certain. I'm gonna check where can I buy rebuff lockets. Bravely default. Rebuff locket. Buff from Eternia, stolen from Kamizumi. Okay, no idea what Kamizumi is. Probably a boss. And Eternia. I don't think that's what the sand place is called. Is there a map I can open? Huh? Okay, one moment. The steel airlock cracked shut. Okay, so this is that first part. Maybe I can read something in here that gives me an idea. It's still in the beginning of the game. Oh, it's Enchime. Kingdom of Kaldisla. Elders region. No, Eternia is not in here. So I can't buy debuff lockets. I have to do it with the one that I have. What other ways can I immune myself to charm? Is there a class that has a ability like that, or a job? Oh, wrong button again. Apart from poison blind silence at the end of turn. Or end of battle, was it? Yeah, end of battle. That doesn't really help me. Blade, no. Don't think there's anything that gives me charm immunity right now. Look like it. There's a trick to that fight which makes it easy, but what is that trick? Something about how that fight works. But all I know about that fight is I hit it, he gets BP. And then he uses that BP to hit me hard. But I can't do this fight without hitting him. Must be something. Well, I'm level 7 now with Summoner on Tiz and level 6 Time Mage on Edea. What can there be? Billy, you're probably just laughing your ass off me trying to figure this out. Well, it's probably a thing that is very obvious, isn't it? It's not obvious. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Took you 3 gameplays by the time you figured it out. Holy crap. Let's actually... let's actually just write some things down here. So what do we know? Attacking him... we know that he gets PP from it. Gets PP from being hit. 25%. Know that he uses 2 BP, Kira into Tundara into Charm? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure about that. So we have Abate, Lightning. Charm immunity. AoE heals. Like, I'm trying to figure out here what would work. Because we know that the enemy gets BP from being hit, 25% chance of the time. He uses 2 BP when he can to use Cura into Tundara into Charm. Useful things for me are Abate Lightning to reduce lightning damage. I'm not sure if it's Tundara or Tundara, but I'll go with Tundara. Tundara. Reduce damage of Tundara. AoE heals. What are good classes here? Like, burst damage? You can't do steady damage against this, because steady damage means multiple hits, which means he'll get more and more BP, which means he'll just, well, you know, he'll eventually just out heal you. And also mana management is a thing here, because if the battle drags on too long, I'll run out of mana. I believe his physical defense is lower than his special defense, but for that I need to face him again to see. But this is what I have right now, from what I can remember, just from memory. I feel like there is more that I am missing, but go to, let's see. Whereas Velga is number 2. Zeus Sudra Sin is level 3. There's no real point for me to go any higher for the summons, because Promethean Fire I still need to find then. So the next one will probably be the fire area. Funny how Res Valkyrie is number 2. Summon level 2. Well, Yasudra Sin is level 3. While Yasudra Sin is earlier accessible. And I wanna... Are those animations necessary? No. Do I want them? Yes. Just felt like doing that. I'm just resting for the sake of resting. I'm getting more enough money to counter that. What am I missing there? What am I missing in that fight? Like, he charms people. He does a heal on himself that does about 2.1k to 2.2. Then he hits us with Tundera, which does a variable amount of damage, depending on multiple factors, like my resistance and all that. Class I'm using, my skills, so the damage varies with that one. So it's hard to put a pin on that. Then next up, the charm, but I don't think I have any classes that have anti-charm to it, to my knowledge. I'm sure there is a class that has an immunity to charm. I have one item that gives me immunity to charm. I have no way of properly debuffing him, like defense down, attack down, things like that. I don't have access to that yet. I might get that later. But I want to do this fight before I continue on with the story, because I want to use the classes that I have available now. I don't want to come back over leveled just for that one class. Because it's introduced now, so there should be a way for me to beat it now. But the question is, what is that? It's not a question of if I can beat it, but how can I beat it? Because I can beat it, I just need to figure out the how. Hey, stop running. If you know the Red Mage fight, it's completely free, but I need to know it. But what do I need to know about it? Where does the secret lie of that fight? Thinking, what can I do against him? So if I can use Asuna to cure, and you know, still a status element, including charm. This is really a difficult one, because I can't think of anything. I can exploit. No characteristic weakness I can exploit, such as beast and or plant. Because there is no human slayer ability in the archer. So can't use that. So what classes would be useful there? White mage definitely. Doesn't seem to get allies, so black mage isn't necessarily needed. There's no need for AoE. And even so, I have Summoner as well as an option which does massive AoE magic damage as well. Like all the summons do AoE damage as far as I know. Might be summons later that do single target damage, but the ones I have right now do AoE. The Abate Lightning will definitely help with the damage mitigation, because Thundera does a lot of damage and can stack up quickly. Having that reduction helps with the healing. I could slow him as well, which means that my attacks go before his heal eventually. Allows me to do extra damage, but that would only really help if I get him really low, so that I can get my attacks off before he gets a heal off. So that does for me. Problem also is for me is 50% up? Unscathed hero? Because I killed them with a single character? Holy shit, 73 job points. That's a lot. I'm really at this point now where I want to ask, but at the same time I don't, because I want to figure it out myself. Because I kind of want to stick to the whole blind part of the playthrough. Otherwise I wouldn't have it in my title. Some trouble with figuring out how I want to do this. But if I'm too MP reliant, that means that I'll eventually won't be able to do much. Our monk is strong, it also does a lot of hits. I said, why does it have to be so difficult? Like, seriously. Like, Gel, you saying that if you know the fight, it's an easy fight, and you can basically do it on the leveled, makes me hate you. Makes me think, like, what is the easy opening? Need to know the trick, yeah, trick. No, the moment I do it, honestly, you're not even sure if it's possible on hard without that trick, or what you googled. Like, it feels impossible with what I know. Like, what does that trick entail without saying what the trick is? Because there has to be something to that trick that makes it possible. First playthrough, there were 3 fights in the whole game you struggled with. The red mage was one of them. That was on normal. Yeah, but it's not an answer to my question. People were probably typing that before I asked. Can't really tell you much without telling the trick. Not so. Just hinting at it practically says it. Probably has to do something with a class setup. So by hinting at it, it's basically telling me what it is. That's annoying. You know what the annoying part is? Someone will eventually probably come into my stream and say it anyways. But then again, there are not people who respect the whole blind part of the game, so... Anyways, everyone who has come into my chat has been respectful for the blind part. Because I do have it in my title. What can I do against that goddamn red mage? We know it does AoE damage. We know it heals itself. We know that silence is impossible. We know that we can't drain its mana. We know that it can't be poisoned. Those are the tools to my disposal right now when it comes to canceling healing. Can't silence him, can't drain its mana, can't give him poison. Those are the 3 counters that I have access to my knowledge, that I can use. Apparently there's some trick to it that makes it easy peasy lemon squeezy. Without that trick, it's just difficult. Maybe near impossible. Because it's just the fact that the frequency the heals happen at. Because the frequency depends on the amount of BP he has. So I have to stop him from gaining BP. For me to stop him gaining BP means I need to not hit him. But by not hitting him, I'm also basically saying that, well, I give up. Because I need to hit him, do I want to damage him? So then it still goes nowhere. So I have to hit him and I have to let him get that BP. I just need to do more damage than that he can heal. That's the only way I can currently see to beat him. So far as I know, I can't reduce its healing output. I can't increase my damage dramatically. I can slow him. I can speed myself up. Oh, this. So, apologize, lower the chance of being targeted. Prayer, make crit chance-based abilities more likely to succeed. Give MP up here. Poison immunity, job points up, lure enemies, stand ground, lure enemy. Yeah, lure enemies into battle with R2. Cannot be used in areas without enemy encounters. Standing ground. As base survive, mimic. Perform the same action as the previous one. Whether it was your own or an ally's. Like it does say enemies. That doesn't work. And then we have, of course, late bloomers. So that means maximum HP, MP, physical attack, physical defense, and magic defense increased by 1 for each job mastered. And I've mastered not a single job. You have blind immunity, which doesn't help me. You have epic group cast. Damage dealt to the amount and the amount recovered does not decline when group casting magic. Note that this effect can also be invoked from the menu screen. This is actually pretty powerful. Epic group cast. But it's gonna be quite some grinding before I get to level 12 on White Mage here. Group cast all. Enable group casting for even normal non-group cast magic. However, this does not apply to magic targeting yourself. That's actually pretty powerful. Chivalrous Spirit. Physical defense. Okay. Like, I'm gonna be so mad that if it's Spell Fencer for the girls, that you need to put the girls in a Spell Fencer outfit. I'm gonna be so mad if it's something like that, something stupid. What do we know of the character? We know he's using some kind of cologne to enchant women. Basically, capture women. Like they get infatuated with his scent, start loving him, so to say. Basically some kind of love potion that works off of his cologne scent. But I don't think stuff like that is what's gonna help me. And knowing the fight, you can figure out how to beat him. That's so freaking vague. Know the fight and you find the way. It's like saying you should know it without actually saying that you should know it. Make it the level 9 time mage and then I'll see what I can do. nighttime, so that's good. Actually, no, it doesn't matter actually, because I need to sleep at the inn. He's there now. Let's stay here. I know it's night and this will make a day, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so what do I want with her? I think I am gonna make her this. At the same time, I'm kind of like, would that be useful? Can we buy a healing item? Make her a merchant for now. See what I do with that. Actually, I'll just go with this. A white mage with her as well, with something next to it. I'll just have to think about it. I'll still go monk with you because I want that physical damage. And yes, stays a white mage. You. This. Yeah, that's a difficult one. Could give him summoner. Those powerful hits. See how much damage they do. Wait, what do I match it here? Don't have to worry about silence in there, so I want summon amp. Cost up the MP cost, but it also increase the damage. I'll do that because he's not gonna silence me anyways. Go ahead and peak cost of time magic. Become immune to stop. think I am gonna go time magic here. Okay, miscellaneous, your summoner. I'll just do that. Why do people keep falling for that shit? April 2nd, 2026. It's just a bot account. I think Twitch needs to get a bit stricter on the... Okay, I got a rod, a staff, knuckle, or a spike. Not necessarily spikes. Knuckles. And another staff. Double rejuvenation isn't really gonna help me that much. What if I change your job anyways to... the night? I have no shields? Why would the best still go to Aeolian Bow? Optimum. Let's get that cross shield. Also, we'll get the Yggdrasil helm for her. Keep going for that acorn hat. Okay. Oh, one more time for a little heal. Get everyone max HP MP. And then we go outside. Wait for nighttime. Go back inside, save, and go from there. And I swear, if I get another perfect on the second save... I don't know. I'm gonna say this game is either blessed or cursed. Or blessedly cursed. Speaking of bless. Now you wait for nighttime. Because this next part is only at nighttime and you can't skip to nighttime right now. Maybe later you can, but right now I can't. That's better. 2117. Not a perfect save.
Hey, isn't that the...
Is that...
Since you're clearly incapable of managing my nickname, let's make this formal. I am captain of the Eternian Forces Blood Rose Legion, Red Mage Fiore de Rosa.
Okay. This still has a fire amp, but that doesn't matter. So much. The HP is not even that overwhelmingly high. Only 27,000. He has lower physical defense than magic defense, so I think I should have switched to physical classes. What I can see here is high mind, high magic defense. His intelligence is decent. Physical defense low, evasion is okay, high aim, and agility is also okay. He has high physical defense or physical attack and lower magic attack. Still. I can do this 6 times. Might as well add an element there. And you just start applying regen on everyone. Didn't even see how much damage that did. Not that much. Does about 1,000 damage. What does Resvelgar do? You do that. Actually, no. I'm gonna let you just cure. When do you... Okay, you do twice. That's Cura into Tundara into a hit. You know what? It's gonna heal again. Damage is about equal between the summons. Captive Cologne. Oh, that's shit. Alright, here it comes again. The heal. This one was 25. Wow. We'll just stomp. Question is, can I keep doing enough damage so that he doesn't heal himself up completely? Of course, 20% of one's health. Know that the ability can be used even in silent state. Yeah. That doesn't really... My hits don't do that much. Alright, he got another revenge. Not sustainable, but... I don't do enough damage to out-heal or out-damage his heal. I'm out of mana with this, so he is now completely useless. The cost of the summons are too high for a battle like this. They're more for grinding, I would almost assume. Or for when you need something big for a moment. They're not something you can keep using here. So what have I learned? It's that after he gets 1 BP, he will spend 2, heal, Tundera, and then attack. That's what I've learned. I don't have any reflects. Right? No, I don't. Can't think of anything that reflects. I know with the Abate Lightning that I take enough damage to keep myself alive. So that survival isn't the issue here. The issue lies in damaging him. So how do I damage him? Physical damage seems to be the way to go. So what classes would I use then? Like, I don't have the ethers to keep this going, but there goes Kira again, 22, Tundra. Crits aren't something I should rely on. Like, some attacks will crit. I almost think like having a dedicated healer here won't even help me. Like, the regen that I get from Time Mage plus an occasional heal is enough with the Abate Lightning to keep me alive here. Like, I don't need Agnes as a white mage. I need her as an offensive something with healing capabilities, or just one of my characters just needs to have the white mage as a secondary so that they can pop out a cure or cura every so often. There's no need for me to have a pure dedicated white mage for this. What does Arrow do against him? Fear, okay. Arrow does nothing. That's new. He doubled on the Kundera. Okay. He changed up his tactics. I'm almost there, but this can still turn around into his favor real easily. You know what? Let's just tickle him. Wait, Ideal got rid of the... Okay. Tundra. Yeah, another Tundra. Did he just forego all the healing, or... Okay, he just said fuck to the healing. He said fuck it to the healing. That gives me the win.
This has only begun!
Part of the trick, eh?
I'm bored of you.
Let's finish this. Managed to beat the goddamn Red Mage. Mirage fast, eh? So at some point he just forgoes all healing. You know, Red Mage actually fit. That Red Mage outfit fits him perfectly. Fits Ring a Bell perfectly. Cast black and white magic spells up to level 4. Gain BP at various times. You can use any weapon fairly well. Specialty is Revenge and job command is BW Magic. Yeah, stats are pretty much all around B, HP, MP, Intelligence, Mind, Agility, C, Strength, Vitality, and Dexterity. He's basically a jack of all trades.
Seems a tool used wrong makes a fine weapon.
Then what? In the end, he went to all these lengths just to use women?
Have to wonder whether a more direct approach might not have been more effective.
Look here, at these papers. I imagine they're his writing.
Reports? They're awfully thick.
Thank you for coming to my rescue, all of you. I was careless.
Ring-a-Bell led the charge the whole way. Direct your thanks at him.
Thank you, Ring-a-Bell. You're squarely on the white as the driven snow list for today.
For today.
Appreciated. Come to think of it, that suit is the wrong size for you. You're liable to...
Shouldn't have said that.
Excuse me? Just what is that supposed to mean?
Why are you upset? It's a simple fact that the size isn't...
Ugh! I'm moving you to my dead to me list.
Ring-a-Bell's worry. I'm so glad to see you are safe, Adia. Sorry I had to have worried you like that. What I can figure out is why all those women would fall for men's tricks. Indeed, I would have refused that old degenerate out of hand. Young degenerates aren't much better. Ring-a-Bell wouldn't stop going about technique. Oh, but it was Ring-a-Bell who was most concerned for you. It was Ring-a-Bell who was most flustered when you disappeared, Adia. And he only got that angry at the Red Mage because of you, you know? I guess you're right. I suppose he's white today then. Why, does he have days when he's black? Well, say Agnes, what do you think of Ring-a-Bell? What do I think of him? Oh no, I don't mean it like that. Mean it like what? What I mean is he's mutton-headed, lecherous, and lack all social grace. But every once in a while, someone call my name. Or were we just gossiping about me? Remember, I'm almost always there for you, even when you don't want me. Ew, creepy. And no, we didn't mention your name. Now go away. Yeah, that's a interesting one. Is there nothing here? Like, they made this whole place just for that cutscene and then had me walk here anyways and don't have anything for me? Why do they create that lab? So what's the actual trick, Gel? Now that I've beaten him, I would like to know that trick you were gonna talk about. Because that trick is not really Valkyrie? I mean, burst him down with Valkyrie? Oh, you jump when you know he's gonna use his Brave and then he just misses the attack completely. You just nuke him. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, then it doesn't matter what level you are. If you do that, he is easy as pie. Anyways, let's check the Red Mage. So we have Revenge. Has a 25% chance to increase BP when by 1 when taking damage. Poison damage does not trigger this ability. And we have Black White Magic 1. Enable the use of White Magic and Black Magic, Cure, Poisona, Blinda, Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. Note that you cannot be used with without the appropriate scrolls. Just keep damaging him like that till he stops healing, and then the rest is straightforward. Yeah. And we have maximum MP 20% up, and raise maximum MP by 20. Black White 2 gives us Protect, Shell, Arrow, Silence, Poison, and Sleep. Then we have Turntables, raise BP by 1 when evading an enemy attack. Free MP in a pinch. MP costs fall to 0 when HP is below 20%. That, I am certain, has some kind of tactic to it. There's some kind of strategy that makes use of free MP in a pinch. Black White Magic at level 3 gives you the following spells: Cura, Raise, Asuna, Fire, Blizzara, and Tundara. Adrenaline, BP rises by 1 when your attack defeats an enemy. Note, if you simultaneously defeat multiple enemies, your BP rises by the number of enemies defeated. Save Magic MP. Lower the MP cost of Black, White, Time, and Summon Magic by 25%. Now the question is... Summoner has the ability that cost increased by 1.25, but the damage also does. If you get this one, Save Magic MP, does the damage increase still apply, or does it get negated because the cost gets negated? That's actually an interesting one. BP Recovery, raise BP by 2 when sustaining status ailments. Okay. Then we have 4, Reflect, Dispel, Aurora, Drain, Esper, and Fear can be used. Revenge has a 25% chance to increase BP by 1 when take damage. Poison damage does not apply, which is the specialty. We have Revival, has a 75% chance to raise your BP by 2 when your HP falls below 20%. Using abilities that consume your own HP does not trigger this ability, however. An eye for an eye. When HP falls below 20%, there is a chance of scoring a critical hit that hit will rise by 900% for 5 turns. Ouch. In the end, raise magic attack damage when you have negative BP. 0 BP or more, no effect. 1 BP, or minus 1 is 1.2, minus 2 is 1.3, minus 4 is 1.4, and minus 4 is 1.5, minus 3 is 1.4. Now that is an interesting one. does this apply the moment I have that amount of BP or when I go down to that amount of BP? Anyways, I am fully healed, so let's just get out of here. Being able to buy ethers anywhere is a nice one. Like that Valkyrie jump ability also kind of feels to me like a cheese. Wait, this is the wrong one. Again. Aw, Race Valga didn't get summoned. Aw. Here I was hoping on seeing a plane crash. Just wanted to destroy them, nothing more. Alright, now we go here because where the story sends me.
Shall I cast off then?
Please.
Dark mood for a nice day's sailing.
Agnes, forgive me.
For what?
What happened to Olivia? I am partly to blame.
You may have fought for the duchy, but you've nothing to do with the one who killed Olivia.
But I do. That monster, the one they call the witch, Victoria. I knew of her.
Just who are you, Edea? Before, when that man attacked, Alternus, you knew him. Better than a simple soldier of the Sky Knights ought.
I hadn't intended to hide who I am, but I should have told you sooner. My father is Grand Marshal of the Eternian Forces, leader of the Council of Six.
What?
If the Council is in charge, and he leads the Council, your father's the head of the whole duchy!
Then the order to assassinate the Vestal of Water came from your father?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't blame you if you blame me for it, though.
You don't... You intend to stand there and feign heartache and innocence both? Perhaps it was you who communicated Olivia's hiding place to the duchy?
That's not... I wouldn't!
Perhaps you were a spy this whole time, deceiving us even now!
Well, that's
Anya, stop!
supposed to
We
happen.
fought this far together. That means something. Don't doubt it.
Excuse me. I need rest. I ask that you leave me alone a while.
We're crossing into open water.
Let me ring a bell. Randomly, like, we're crossing into open water. As if nothing... Well, that's in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, over here, everyone! Feast your eyes upon this!
What's the matter?
Oh.
Oh my.
Beloved Bonds, Chapter 3.
What on earth is that?
A ship.
A ship, perhaps? But it's too big.
And it's not moving.
I'll wager the women there frolic around in bathing suits all day long.
In your dreams, ring a bell.
I agree with Idia.
What are we waiting for? Let's lodge there tonight.
No!
Unacceptable. We've no time for distractions. We must awaken the fire crystal.
I am the one at the helm here, no? I'll make the call. Thank you very much.
Well, beloved Bonds achievement unlocked. What does the achievement say? Giant ship appears before the party as they sail into the cleansed ocean waters. Only 33.8% of the players have this achievement that have this game on Steam? Only a third? Hold on. How many people are playing this right now? Only about 1,000. Or less even. Not surprising, the game has been out for a while. A glamorous life. Oh, this thing's is it a ship? An island? We have chance upon a forbidden sanctuary of Bikini tribe. Here's hoping they're cannibals for a taste of philanthropy. From it has to be a ship. Luxurious cruiser line maybe. Luxury what? Crew? Who? What are you talking about, Adia? It's like a super duper huge boat and very extravagant imaginable. Every cabin has a king bed chamber. Every meal a 5-star feast. You name it, they have it aboard. Whoa, there such a thing really exists? And here I've never been able to see anything bigger than a crabbing ship. Tis, please. You're getting bumpkin all over my feral bikini woman fantasy. Well, at least he's not denying the feral part. Oh. There are people? Grand ship, the sinking state.
Wow! This ship has a whole town on board! Or should I say this town looks like a ship? I'm confused.
I can feel us rocking. It's floating all right.
For how long though?
Where are all the scantily clad girls? Oh, what a letdown.
Well, well, here's some faces I haven't seen before. New to the ship? Then the seas must have cleared up everywhere and not just here. Excellent news. Say, have any of you seen a lad by the name of Zats? He's hurt and supposed to be staying off his feet, but he wandered off. If you see him, can you bring him back to the tavern? He's a scrawny, fidgety little fella, so you can't miss him. Thanks in advance.
Huh. A town in a ship. What the hell is this? You could search the world and never find another city on the sea like this. I believe. Came from Florum. I'm working as a local shanties. I hope you enjoy your time here. I know that some people will. Here to eat money? Nah, put that away. Not paying for a thing. What? Then everything has a price. Should have brought a swimming suit. No, you.
At this rate, the shield bearers will lose the war. We need your help. Anything will do. Resources, manpower. Please aid us. I've traveled far to make this plea.
No. Don't care for that. I'm gonna save.
What are we gonna do?
What the hell is
You wouldn't
that?
happen to be Zatz, would you? Yeah. Who's asking? The tavern proprietress wanted us to find you. Let's go. All right then, I'm coming. What a mess.
Rod of Ice. Ooh, Viking. What can I buy magic-wise? Everything I've already learned. $50 gold. 50 peg. He said something about shield bearers.
What were you thinking roaming around in that state?
Like I said, it's not that bad. Just a little bruise on the ribs, that's all. What were you asking the council for back there? Aid. We need their support. I'm from the city of Eisenberg, far to the west of here.
Eisenberg. That's where the fire crystal is.
That's right. There was an uprising, and now we're in the middle of a civil war. The shield bearers are losing ground, and unless we can do something, we'll be defeated.
So, these shield bearers are the faction you're aligned with?
That's right. The shield bearers have served as the protectors of Eisenberg for centuries. But a few years ago, a group called the Sword Bearers rebelled. We've been at war ever since. They are but few in number, truth be told.
What? Why are the shield bearers losing to a smaller force?
The Sword Bearers we can handle, but they have powerful foreign mercenaries on their side.
Foreign mercenaries. They wouldn't happen to call themselves the Black Blades, would they?
Yeah, that's them. Wait, are you with those mercenaries as well?
No, don't worry. We mean you no harm.
Edea, are these Blackblade mercenaries linked to the Eternian forces?
Yes. The Black Blades is the moniker of the 1st Division of the Eternian Forces, my master's unit.
Zatz, can you tell us what happened to the Fire Vestal? We heard she had perished.
Yeah, the Sword Bears got hold of her around 3 years ago.
She was killed?
Assassinated. When the bloody conflict reached an impasse, the Sword Bears raided the Temple of Fire.
Sacrilege! What of the Vestaling, the Fire Vestal's successor?
There was one, but she met the same fate.
How awful.
It falls to me then. We must hurry to the temple.
You're going to the Temple of Fire? You won't get anywhere near it now, I'm afraid. A few weeks ago, Mount Karka erupted, and the whole temple is a sea of lava now.
Nevertheless, we must find a way. Let us hurry to Eisenberg.
I don't suppose you could take me with you. My friends are waiting for my return.
Have you given up on finding support here?
The war will be over before too long. I can't afford to wait any longer.
Are you okay with us taking him aboard, Agnes?
Very well.
Thanks! I owe you one!
Okay. So now that that is settled, I want to do something. First off, I want to buy enough of those bracelets so that I can have paralysis immunity on my party when I need it. I got 2, so I'll get 2 more. And then can I buy 8 of these? Yeah, I can, but it also takes all my money. The reason why I do this is kind of like what I did before with the fire rod. But then I just use water magic instead of fire magic. Which should work. I need to grind there with magic. So, fuck it. Yep. A little bit of prepping.
Eisenberg is far to the west of here. You'll see a little harbor when we hit land. We can go ashore there. The lads should be waiting for me in the area. Don't even think about landing on the north coast. The Sword Bears hold sway up there, so it's dicey.
So no north coast, because it's dicey. Because of the sword bearers. Okay.
Great! We made it! Leave the rest to me.
What's the plan?
The dock at the cottage we're heading to is too small to moor this ship. My mates will ferry us over in a smaller boat. It'll take a couple of trips.
Got it.
House by the sea.
Zatz, you had us worried. Good to see you still in one piece.
Likewise, Dads.
Sats.
Looks like we're all here. Don't worry about the ship. This harbor is nice and sheltered, so it'll be fine. The peninsula hides it from any prying eyes on the open sea, too. How are you healing up, Dats?
I'm fine. Just a little sore back now. This body's tough as nails, as you can see. I'm lucky to still be breathing after facing the blade of that Swordmaster, though.
Swordmaster?
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Thanks for bringing Zats back to us. We appreciate it.
Not at all. We'd have never made it ashore without Zats to navigate.
Hey, after seeing you in action, I have a favor to ask. Would you meet with our leader?
What's this about, Zats?
Listen, Dats. These guys are top-notch fighters. They were knocking the blocks off monsters like it was nothing.
I wasn't fighting this whole time.
I couldn't get Grandship on our side, but with these guys to back us up... Please, you've got to help the Shield Bearers. I'll never ask another thing of you.
You want us to help you win the war?
The Sword Bearers betrayed us, and they have the Fire Vestal's blood on their hands. Don't think they'll stop when they conquer Eisenberg. They plan to plunder other regions next. We can't let them run rampant. They must be stopped. And for that, we need you.
Unacceptable.
Agnes?
We cannot afford to get caught up in a conflict now. We must awaken the crystal at the Temple of Fire. That is my task as a Vestal of the Crystals. We have no time to wage war.
You're a Vestal? You?
Agnes is the Wind Vestal. She's trying to save the world, so don't get in her way.
Ugh! What's that scrawny little thing?
A Christ Fairy, they say. Gave me a start the first time I saw it as well.
You don't say. I never imagined a Vestal would be so young, or that she'd keep company with such an odd creature.
Hey, watch who you're calling odd. I might forgive you if you tell us how to get to the Temple of Fire.
The Temple of Fire? All the roads there were blocked by lava.
Our commander might know something. The Shield Bearers have been trying to find a way through for a while.
Well, whether we join forces with the Shield Bearers or not, let's at least talk with their commander, Agnes.
Let's get going then. The Shield Bearers are based in the west, but we have to take the long way around.
We'll need to go south a bit first. Once we're through, head back northward.
Keep your eyes peeled as well. We could be set upon at any time.
Alright, party chat. Shoreline Bay, bats. Hey dads, what's the smoke rising over the coast? Oh, that's steam from a natural hot spring. A vein of magma emptied into the sea there, heating the water. Wow, a real hot spring. Hey, the water works wonders on cuts and scrapes, even burns. And, see the cape out there? That was mixed, that one is a mixed bag. A mixed bag. Everyone in one big tub. Hey, Ringo, where are you? Oh, he nearly out of sight. Heck of a pair of legs on that guy. You alright, good? Is it alright letting him go? We'll be hearing screams from the cape in no time. Ah, it's fine, nothing to worry about. Around this time, that mixed bed ought to be mostly Veltras in the bed now. Hey, now he's sprinting back, shouting something. Not like, I'll get you, Dad. He's crying. Wow. He got... Wrong. We have to head south and get the shooter pretty far. Okay.
Hold it!
I sense danger. Watch out!
Nice footwork. You must have been training since we last met, my unworthy disciple.
Master.
Master?
So you are the sword master leading the mercenaries then? The head of the Black Blades, my old master. I wish it weren't so. I wanted to believe you were not capable of such a thing. Tell me, Master, what business have you aiding the sword bearers in their rebellion? Was it your intention to plunge this peaceful country into war?
I ask you back. Do you understand the gravity of what you have done? I hear you have taken up with a Vestal, and now you have released 2 crystals to run out of control. Foolish. You always did have a habit of running with your emotions, not seeing the big picture. You've not changed a bit.
What big picture? You cannot be so deluded as to think starting wars can be justified.
You are still a child if you are only able to see war as right or wrong. You are yet naive. I cannot allow a foundling such as yourself to meddle in the fate of the crystals.
Uh-oh.
Though you are my disciple, and the beloved daughter of a dear friend, I will cut you down with my own blade if you continue this folly, and expose the world to danger.
Commander! Commander Kame-Izumi! The Swordbearer forces have started withdrawing!
What? Can they not understand such basic tactics? We have the Vestal within our grasp, but we cannot let our allies be run down like dogs. Call off the attack on the Shieldbearer headquarters. We must withdraw swiftly and go to the aid of the Swordbearers.
Yes, sir.
Wait! Master!
Edea, are you ready to face the consequences of your decision? If you still insist on defying me the next we meet, I shall slay you where you stand. Regardless of how you and I may will it, these are the grave circumstances we find ourselves in. Disciple of the Blade, no more of your insubordination will be tolerated. Understood?
Master.
Well, at least I now know where I can get another one of those rings.
Is that everyone?
Commander! The ship thought to be harboring the Wind Vestal has been sighted in the waters near Grand Ship.
Who invited Alice in Wonderland?
The Wind Vestal has already arrived in these lands. I spoke with her myself a while ago, Barbarossa.
Oh? Please tell me you have not captured her yet. I would hate to miss out on that honor.
So we're gonna get 5
No,
asteroids.
we did not get the chance. Some of our forces were retreating, so we opted to aid our allies as they withdrew.
Alright. What I see just on their outfits. She isn't buffer. She's just a support class. I'm very sure of that. She looks to be a singer type of deal. She just looks like a supporter. Her class. Alchemist. Probably also some kind of support, damage. Maybe debuffs out of it. Pirate. Probably pure on physical damage on the enemy. This one, however... Shinobi? Ninja? Probably kind of like a thief, but better. Probably also the class that will probably give me the blue chest, or it's the pirate that gives me that one. One of these two probably gives me access to the blue chests. And then Swordmaster, well, we already know that. Is a physical damage dealer with high speed. That's my guess on their class, what their kind of like the archetypes are.
Did you not think capturing the vessel should take precedence, Sword Master? This will not do. If we leave the Wind Vestal to her devices, we shall only repeat our failures in Count Isla and Anshine.
The Wind Vestal is here for the crystal. She is no threat while the way to the temple is closed. Given the state of the war, preventing losses is crucial. The Vestal can wait.
And how does your task progress, Kada? I hear the cleansing of the East City is not yet even half complete.
I'm doing all that I can. Things are going as well as can be expected.
Very well then. Moving on. What is the situation at the Eisen Bridge, Praline?
Oh, me? Nothing's really changed there, I guess. I'm sure all the soldiers there are doing their best to make me happy, though. Those shield bearers just don't know when to quit. They won't let us cross the bridge. I put on a smile and sang my best, but nothing. They're a bunch of sourpusses. Oh well, if they can't appreciate my golden voice, it's their loss. Those poor, miserable shield bearers.
If you can keep the main contingent of the shield bearers pinned down, all shall go as planned.
Got it! I won't let you down. Praline a la mode never disappoints.
More importantly, have we found a way into the Temple of Fire?
He's talking to you, Konoe.
Speak up for a change, Konoe. Your movement is starting to get me down.
It is your killing of the Fire Vestal that blocked off the way to the temple, after all. I cannot fathom how one so imprudent came to lead a covert force.
I won't be called imprudent by a floundering fool like you. A report on my findings has already been submitted in writing. The way into the Temple of Fire via the southern route by way of the town of Hearthchild has also been blocked by lava, and it's not possible to get through. Via above-ground routes, we are looking into the possibility of the existence of secret passages used by temple worshippers. That is all.
What the fuck?
Still can't talk unless disguised, hmm? That must keep you busy.
We should follow up on Konoe's report. Was there any way into the temple by sea?
We looked at a number of landing points, but it doesn't look possible. The coastline there is sheer palisades. All the low ground where a landing might have been possible was covered by lava. Not even I could bring a ship in safely there.
If we just sit idly by, the Wind Vestal will get there before us.
We must avoid that at all costs. Our objective at this time is to focus on finding a way into the temple. I wish all of you good luck in your endeavors. That will be all. You can return to your duties.
Oh. Swordmaster Sting. The Kamizumi. We lost an entire squad to the Swordmaster alone. Thinking back on it, we probably only survived because he led us. He seems all calm and peaceful, but as soon as he draws that sword, he's a hurricane. Just talking about it has all the wounds he gave me throbbing. And the same Swordmaster and commander of the mercenary Black Blade is Adia's teacher. I'm sorry, I guess I have another secret I kept from you, but I didn't want to believe the stories. If it's too painful for you, you are free to walk away, you know. No one is forcing you to join us in this journey. What? And yes, you don't have to say it like that. I fear I haven't the time to hesitate on leisures to doubt. We must press forward. Ouch! That was just harsh. Say what you will, but that was harsh. What in the... A ghost. So let me see. I am just gonna heal all the foes. Fire, light, undead. And we hit them again. Eisen Bridge.
Welcome, Wind Vestal. I see you have companions too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers. Dats has already filled me in. It seems we have you to thank for getting Zats back to us. Much appreciated.
The thanks are mutual. They helped us out as well.
You did well to repel the Swordmaster for one of your age. I am suitably impressed. With you on our side, we may well turn the tide. It would certainly rally the troops.
We did not fight him off. Our opponent withdrew, and we have not come here to join your war. A Vestal such as I cannot take part in such conflict. Please do not misunderstand.
Oh, I see.
You could have been a bit less blunt, Agnes.
But I...
Well then, to what do we owe the honor of your presence?
My task here is to awaken the Fire Crystal. Once that is done, I intend to leave this realm immediately.
Oh, so you have come to quell the seething magma in place of the late Fire Vestal.
Exactly. That is why we need your help. Do you know of a way into the temple?
We are doing all we can to find one, but we have not found a way through the lava yet.
I see.
I am sorry we could not be of more help. We will, of course, do all we can to aid you. A way in shall be found.
You would do that? Even though we cannot fight in your war?
Of course. The shield bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Dats, show them the way.
Forgive us for not being able to lend a hand.
Not at all. Leave the fighting to us soldiers. It is our job, after all.
Good boy. Do like the music here, though. Damn it. Why is the music over? Why did you stop the music? Symbol of the Shield Bearers. Commander Goodman really lives up to his name, huh? Down to earth and understanding. Right? Everybody here loves him. Soldiers and townfolk alike respect him too. He's the reason the Shield Bearers have held together this long. He's the glue. And he practiced what he preached. He's a paragon of self-defense. We never fight to take anything from anybody else, ever. So Tis, mind if I ask what got the Vestal and Edea in a bunch? Yeah, it's kind of... Those are complicated things. It's a foolish man who asks too many questions. Yeah, that certainly sounds complicated. Ring a bell with something that actually helped. Heartschild, Towns of the Shield Bearers.
Welcome to Heartschild, Bastion of the Shield Bearers. Make yourselves at home.
Whoa, the heat is incredible. Is this town in danger of being swallowed by the lava too?
If it gets any worse, we may have to think about evacuating. Ever since the Fire Vestal passed into the light, Mount Karka has been raging without cease.
The women of this town must be made of strong stuff.
You and your women?
I could see myself falling for a strong woman. You might even say I favor them. This is the place I have been seeking.
Here we go again.
You're a funny fellow, Ring-a-Bell. I'm going on ahead to the commander's residence. Once you've seen the town, you should come and join us. It's that building you can see in the middle of town. Catch you later, then.
Husband and I have only been married for a few weeks. When the draft notice came, he left the next day. In the end, he died clawing at his throat, riding in clouds of green mist. The friend he made in the trenches told me. How am I to live life now without him? What reason do I have to go on? Ouch. Tragedy. Town is awash with sadness. I've never truly knew the depths of war's tragedy. I can't even pronounce the word. I know it's tragic, but creates nothing, brings happiness to no man. Why do we persist in this madness? Because both sides have beliefs they simply cannot let go, I suppose. Something so precious that it warrants the death of countless of innocent people? The world is faced with a crisis, dire as it has ever seen. And this is what we're doing? Humans fight to secure peace as they envision it. The trouble is everyone's vision is different. Fear cannot understand it. However lofty the ideas of sword and shield, the fact remains that they are engaged in murder. Wherever people gather, emotions run high. Justice and truth are subjective. Where the majority has reached consensus, it's difficult for any one person to resist. So, don't want to be the sort of person who just accepts all that as it was given. Me neither. Very least, I swear I will take no women for granted. I'll give my all, always. And there's the sad, strange ring bell we all know and love again. Okay, what does this shop give me? Not too much of interest. Ocean Pearl. What magics do you have? Anything? Reflect the spell Aurora. I kind of wasted my money, so I'm not gonna be buying that yet. Fender, Halberd, main gauge. Each. So raise his mind. Okay, okay. Will definitely be a moment where I just wanna grind up again. Save, data 4. I just don't save over these because they're perfect saves. Like they are perfectly like 214500, 235600, 241600. I just don't save over them because they're perfect. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Anyways, I'm gonna call it the stream here, guys. We made some progress. We actually beat the Red Mage. I did not expect to beat it. Well, I managed to do so anyways. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'll have to see what I do tonight. Probably just gonna play World of Warcraft, really. Add up. Yeah, we made some progress here. We managed to get to the land of the Fire Crystal. And honestly, I am surprised that I managed to beat the Red Mage without any tricks or whatever. It's not an easy battle, I'll tell you that much. Like, if you don't have consistent damage going up and keep lowering his HP, you'll just lose. Like, you're not going to be able to out-heal his damage. Well, you might be able to, but you're not going to be able to out-damage his heals. Yeah. With this all said and done, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, do press that follow button, of course. If you're on Twitch, you can also press that thumbs up button on YouTube, of course. It's free. For those on Twitch, if you press the follow button, you get a notification when I go live. It's free as well, and helps our channel a bit. You can also join my Discord, guys, because I do send out a notification when I do go live, so you have a harder time missing my streams if you want to keep up with them. And of course, if you jumped into the stream late and you want to kind of catch up with my playthrough of this game, it's all on YouTube. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so the VODs are being saved like immediately. With this all said and done, hope you guys enjoyed and have a nice day.